Yo guys, what is going on? It is Mr. DGM here. Welcome to another episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming you've got quite a few coins saved up and you're looking for a high-end squad builder. So what I'm bringing you is a 600k hybrid, a 700k hybrid and an 800k hybrid. So as always, if you guys do find the video helpful, you do enjoy it in any way, if you could drop a like on it, I would really appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? What is the worst that could happen? So as always guys, we are going to jump straight into our first squad builder shoutout, and it comes from MBAPPE, who says 600k squad builder with Ralph Farman, UEFA Champions League live please. So I've gone with the formation 4-3-3. So kicking things off, in goal we have got the requested player in the 85 rated Ralph Farman for 23,250 coins. This guy is a very overpowered goalkeeper on this game. He's got great reflexes, and I have to say this guy plays absolutely phenomenal in game. So we're moving on to the right back. I've gone with the 84 rated Daniel Carvajal, who I bought for 7,900 coins. I like this guy. I think he's a very good attacking fullback on this game. So we are now moving on to the two central defenders. As always, we do start off on the right hand side with the 86 rated Naldo, who I bought for 16,500 coins. I think Naldo is definitely a solid centre-back on this game. Very tall, being 6'6", very solid defensively, and yeah, I think he's a pretty good centre-back. Alongside him, I've gone with the 86 rated Jerome Boateng, who I bought for 48,000 coins. I'm a huge fan of Boateng. I think he's a very good central defender on this game. Good pace, good defending, good physicality. So moving on to the left back position, now I've gone with the 85 rated David Alaba, who bought for 40,000 coins. This guy is a very good left back on this game. Going forwards, I think he offers you a lot. And yeah, I think he's just a very good left back to go with on this game. So we are now moving on to the three central midfielders now. We're going to start in the right central midfield position with the 89 rated Isco, for 37,000 coins. I'm a huge fan of Isco. I think he's such a great creative midfielder on this game. He's got sensational dribbling, very good passing, good shooting as well. So in the centre of the midfield, we've got the 88 rated Casemiro, who I bought for 30,000 coins. A very good defensive midfielder on this game. He's got really good defending and really good physicality. And yeah, I'm sure this guy will play well for you in game. So in the left central midfield position, we've got the 90 rated Toni Kroos, who I bought for 43,000 coins. And I think if you play to this guy's strengths, he can be a very good midfielder, very good passing and very good long shots in particular. So moving on to the left wing position, we've got the 86 rated Leroy Sané, who I bought for 70,000 coins. A very good pacey winger on this game, really good dribbling as well. It's hard to get the ball off this guy, and yeah, he can offer you goals and assists. So moving on to the right wing position, I've got the 85 rated Riyad Mahrez, who I bought for 14,500 coins. I think Mahrez is a quality player on this game. He's got good pace, very good dribbling, 5-star skills, and yeah, this guy will score you goals, he'll create you chances. I'm sure he'll be a very good player for you in this team. So we are now moving on to the striker position with the 89 rated Sergio AGUERO, who I bought for 265,000 coins. Aguero's just an out-and-out goal scorer on this game. Give him a chance, he'll take it, there's no doubt about it. Very good dribbling as well. So as you can see that every player's on at least 9 chemistry. All the players would be on 10 chemistry if you played 10 matches. So these are the custom tactics I've been using for quite a while on FIFA 19. You don't have to use these if you don't want to. So we are moving on to the play instructions. Leroy Sané, stay forward, stay wide, get in behind, get into the box with cross. Sergio Aguero, stay central, get in behind, stay forwards. And for Riyad Mahrez, stay forwards, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. For Isco, get into the box with cross and to cover the centre. Casemiro, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box cross and cover the centre. And then Toni Kroos, I would also tell to get into the box cross and to cover the centre. And as always, I do keep both the fullbacks on balanced attack. So moving on to my highlights using this team in FUT Champions. And I thought this team played very well. I thought defensively very solid. I liked the Real Madrid midfield of Kroos, Casemiro and Isco. And going forward, I did like the Man City attack. So yeah, hopefully MBAPPE, this team will do well for you in game. You'll be able to get quite a few wins with it. So we are now moving on to our second squad builder shout out, and it comes from Lewis Ogden, who says 700k team with Gareth Bale. So I have gone with the team in a 4-3-2-1 formation. So kicking things off in goal, I've gone with the 85 UEFA Champions League card, Perrin, for 20,750 coins. This guy is one of my favourite goalkeepers to use in game. He's got great reflexes, good handling, and I'm sure he'll do a very solid job for you between the sticks. So in the right back position, I've gone with the 80 rated Semedo for 1,200 coins. Very good pace, good dribbling, and this guy is a very overpowered fullback on this game. So we are now moving on to the two central defenders. As always, we do start off on the right hand side. I've gone with the 86 rated Mehdi Benatia for 17,750 coins. A really good central defender on this game. Good pace, good defending, good physicality. And then alongside him, I've gone with the 86 rated Leonardo Bonucci for 15,500 coins. This guy is a very good no-nonsense central defender. Really good defensively, and yeah, I thought those two as a centre-back partnership worked really well. So in the left-back position, I've gone with the 87 rated Jordi Alba, who I bought for 40,000 coins. I think this guy is one of the best fullbacks on this game. Electric pace, good dribbling. Going forwards, I would definitely say he's one of the best fullbacks, and yeah, I thought he did a really good job in this team. So we are now moving on to the three central midfielders. We're going to start in the right central midfield position with the 87 rated Ivan Rakitic, who I bought for 18,750 coins. I like Rakitic on this game. I think he offers you a lot of goals, assists, and yeah, I think he's just a very good box-to-box midfielder. So in the centre of the midfield, we've got that 91 rated Luka Modric, who I bought for 64,500 coins. Modric has got great passing and great dribbling, and I'm sure he'll be an important player for it. So in the left central midfield position, we've got the 85 rated Arturo Vidal, who I bought for 7,700 coins. Vidal is a very good, strong, powerful, ball-winning midfielder, and yeah, I really enjoyed using that three-man midfield. So in the left forward position, I've got the 87 rated Alexis Sanchez, who I bought for 32,000 coins. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I didn't really play that well with Sanchez. I'm not his biggest fan, but you might be able to get the best out of him. So in the right forward position, we've got the requested player in the 88 rated Gareth Bale, who I bought for 356,000 coins. I'm a huge fan of Bale. I think he is one of the most complete forwards on this game. Really has no weaknesses, and yeah, he'll definitely be one of your star players. So in the striker position, we've got the 87 rated Romelu Lukaku, who I bought for 110,000 coins. Lukaku is one of my personal favourite strikers on this game. I think he's such a complete forward. He's got the pace, the shooting, the physicality. This guy guarantees you goals. So once again, as you can see there, every player's on at least 9 chemistry. Other players will be on 10 chemistry if you play 10 matches. Again, these are the same custom tactics. If you want to change them, then feel free to do so. So onto the play instructions. Lukaku, stay central, getting behind, stay forwards. For Sanchez and for Bale, drift wide, getting behind and stay forwards. For Ivan Rakitic, I would tell him to stay on the edge of the box across, cover the centre. I would tell Luka Modric to get forwards, get into the box across and to cover the centre. And I would tell Vidal to stay on the edge of the box across and to cover the centre. And as always, I do keep both the fullbacks on balanced attack. So moving on to my highlights using this team in FUT Champions. And I really enjoyed using this team. I love that midfield three of Rakitic, Modric and Vidal. That was a really solid midfield. And the likes of Gareth Bale and Lukaku going forwards really do offer you everything. The pace, the power, the clinical finishing. So yeah, hopefully it'll do well for you, Lewis, in game. So we are now moving on to our final squad builder shout out, and it comes from Mini, who says 800k team around Kylian Mbappe. So what I've done is I've gone with the team in a 4-5-1 formation. However, I would change it in game to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders. So in goal, I've got that 87 rated Keylor Navas for 17,250 coins. I thought this guy was a very good goalkeeper for me in game. Really good reflexes and diving, and yeah, he's a very good goalkeeper to go with. So in the right back position, we've got the first in form 81 rated Lala, who I bought for 23,000 coins. And this guy really impressed me, a very good fullback. So we are now moving on to the two central defenders. As always, we do start off on the right hand side. I've got with the 87 rated Samuel Umtiti, who I bought for 80,000 coins. I think this guy is a really good centre back on this game. Great defending, good physicality, good pace, good on the ball, really complete central defender. Alongside him now, I've got a 90 rated Diego Godin, who I bought for 42,000 coins. I love having Godin in this team because I think he's such a great no-nonsense central defender. 89 defending is a really good stat, and yeah, those two were a very good centre-back partnership. So in the left-back position, I've got with an 85 rated Felipe Luis, who I bought for 12,000 coins. I think this guy is a very solid fullback. Going forward, he'll do a good job, and defensively, I think he does a great job. So moving on to the central midfielder, I've gone with the 85 rated Blaise Matuidi, I bought for 31,750 coins. I think Matuidi is such a great player to have in your squad. He's got really good energy, he's great at cutting the passing lanes and just winning the ball back for you. So moving on to the right cam position now, I've gone with Roger Nainggolan, who I bought for 63,000 coins. Nainggolan is a great box-to-box midfielder. He can defend, he can score goals, he can assist. Such a complete midfielder on this game. So in the right midfield position, we have got the requested player in the 87 rated Kylian MBAPPE, who I bought for 374,000 coins. I was using this guy as a striker in game, which in my opinion is his best position, and yeah, he's one of my favourite players to use on this game. So we are now moving on to the left cam position. I've gone with the 85 rated Sami Khedira for 8,800 coins. This guy is just a very solid defensive midfielder, really strong and powerful, great at winning those midfield battles. So in the left midfield position, we've got the magician that is Felipe Coutinho, but for 45,000 coins. Now I was using this guy as a cam in game, and this guy is incredible in cam. His long shots are just sensational, and yeah, he was one of the star players in my opinion. So we're moving on to the striker position. I've gone with the 87 rated Dries Mertens, who I bought for 54,000 coins. I'm a big fan of Mertens. I think he offers you a lot. Very good pace, very good dribbling, clinical in front of goal, and yeah, I thought he did well in this team. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry. Other players would be on 10 chemistry if you played 10 matches. So as I did mention, I did change the formation in game to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders. So I would have Khedira as the CDM, Blaise Matuidi left central midfield, Nainggolan right central midfield with Coutinho as the cam, and of course MBAPPE and Mertens as the 2 strikers. So these are the same custom tactics. Again, if you guys want to change them, feel free to do so. So player instructions, Mertens, I would just tell him to get in behind and stay forwards. I would tell MBAPPE to do the same as Dries Mertens. Felipe Coutinho, stay forwards, get into the box across and free roam. I would keep Blaise Matuidi, everything is balanced. And then for Sami Khedira, cut past the lane, stay back while attacking, cover the centre. And then Nainggolan, I would just keep everything as it is, everything on balance. And once again, I keep both of the fullbacks on balanced attack. So moving on to my highlights using this team in the FUT Champions, and this was my personal favourite team to use out of the 3. The attack was just so fun to use. MBAPPE and Coutinho in particular, those players are so special on this game. And yeah, I thought this team was incredible. So yeah, hopefully Mini, it will do well for you and you'll be able to get quite a few wins with it. So guys, those are the 3 squads. As always, you will be able to rate each team out of 5, so I'll be very interested to see what you guys say. If you do want to feature in the next episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts, all you've got to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel and put in the comments below what squad you would like me to make. But that is just going to be about it from me for today, guys. So I will catch you in the next video.